Lots of mutual respect between these two fighters. Striker versus grappler. Overeem in the grey, Oleynik in the red. Pulling guard immediately is Oleynik. He's already setting up that Ezekiel choke.
No messing at all. He's around the neck. Now he needs to bring the left hand inside.
You got to think Reem is completely aware of that, right?
Sure, but remember, Overeem was supposed to be fighting Volkov, a 7'1" striker.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a change. I'm sure Elliot Marshall's been doing good work with him back in Denver.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better guy to be working with to prepare for a jiu-jitsu guy.
Oh, what's happening here? There's a little pause from Oleynik. Oh, nice knee
up the middle.
I think Oleynik's playing games here. I think he keeps coming over with that right hand because he's going to look to level change underneath it when he feints.
Oh, caught him with that as he came in, I believe. Nice trip
there from Overeem.
I think Overeem was watching the co-main.
Oh!
What did I say? We got caught.
Oh, Overeem's hurt! Here comes Oleynik! Can Overeem weather this storm?
Yeah, he's playing, but he's okay. I think he got hurt by that one, but
Yeah,
I think he tends to do that sometimes. He did it against Junior Dos Santos too. He just kind of shells up.
Yeah, that punch spun his mouth guard around though. It took Overeem a moment to replace that.
Oleynik was trying to wrap him up. Oh, massive knee.
The midsection, right into the solar plexus.
These are big shots from Oleynik, even under defenses.
But look for the clinch knees here from Overeem.
This is good work from Oleynik though.
He's holding that head.
He's in.
He's looking for that same knee where he's going to pull down the head. He hit Mark Hunt with the same exact knee.
And we've got to watch the knee that he caught Frank Mir in that came up around the side of the guard as well. Really good timing on that.
Yeah, that's definitely something that he's been working on.
Well, how about this? Oleynik leading the dance with the striking. Having a lot of success as well.
Reem just covering up and waiting on that level change so he can forklift his opponent back to his feet.
It looks like Oleynik is going to have trouble in the wrestling department with Overeem.
Oh, right, here we go. He's trying to set up. Every time he gets in that position, you move towards the edge of your seat.
Mark Goddard having a challenge getting away from these guys.
Lots of early action here in our main event.
Oh, man, I expect a knee coming up the middle. Oleynik gets his head out. Oh.
The thing is with these heavier weights, you know, light heavyweight and heavyweight.
Oh, massive knee. And another. Uppercuts now from the Reem.
These short shots in the clinch can be quite impactful.
Here comes another knee.
Overeem with some beautiful knockouts via knee. Mark Hunt comes to mind.
Credit to Oleynik for taking those knees that Overeem's dishing out too. He's coming back. Sorry, Dan.
No, you're good, man. Overeem's taking some deep breaths here. I think Oleynik's focus is just to try and put a pace on him, maybe slow him down.
And look at that screenshot.
Oh,
that
it is again.
46-5.
Keeps looking for that Ezekiel choke. I think Overeem was watching as we were doing the breakdown the other day in the gym.
Oh, beautiful knee to the body from Overeem.
Oh, switch knee. Deep breaths from Oleynik.
Ran again with a switch knee to trip, but didn't quite work out for him.
It's that right hook of Oleynik as he's closing distance against the fence. I would almost leave Overeem out of these circumstances and let him move along the fence so you can catch him as he's moving. Yeah.
Well, Overeem, I think, is trying to just put his defenses up here. Once again, he's got that tie clinch. He thinks it's very crafty with wrist control and knees.
You can tell that's exactly what his plan was coming in here. He's trying to catch Oleynik coming in with a big knee up the middle. When he's in this clinch, he's going to the body really well with it too. He's dug a few really hard knees.
Oh,
there's another side one. Coming right again. Beautiful knee from Overeem.
Curling in the knees. Now it's Overeem. That one takes him down.
Is he playing possum though? Is
Last 30 seconds.
He's turning away. 30 seconds. Is Oleynik going to stay in this
what
round?
is Overeem doing? He needs to just punch. He's hurt.
There it is. Massive hammers
from Alistair Overeem. Oleynik's turning away. Mark Goddard's taking a closer look. He may stop this. 15 seconds.
It's another win. And another stoppage for Alistair Overeem.
It was those knees we talked about. I knew that's what he was trying to set up, and it was the side. He was coming from the outside onto the temple or the jaw of Oleynik.
And he
Beautiful.
just strolls off with a smile on his face, very casually. That is a big win for Overeem, a very risky fight here against a submission specialist. And he had him troubled there, or it seemed that way.
He had him hurt really bad. It almost looked like he didn't want to keep hitting Olejnik, right? He kind of stopped for a second, whereas I was looking at you, I'm like, why isn't he? You should just be punching him at this point, but could be a little bit of a friendship there.
Yeah, for sure. I think he knew that was the right hand that clipped Overeem, that knocked his mouth guard out, and then Olejnik continued to back him up against the fence, throwing those big power shots, but Overeem, you know, very, very sensibly defending, playing possum a little bit, and then clamping onto a tight clinch, throwing those big knees up the midsection, whether that was hitting the sternum, the solar plexus, the stomach, or the side of the head. It didn't really matter. Another one for his trouble as Olejnik was falling, and then Overeem follows up on the floor. I mean, he, as you were saying, Paul, he could tell that Olejnik was done. You could tell that Olejnik was turning away from him.
Yeah, that second knee, he just kind of curled up, and you see here, he just could have kept on that. Instead, I don't know about the friendship thing. He did switch to an elbow at the end, and he could have just kept going like this and finished him.
Big win here in Russia for Overeem. We'll be back to give him his moment.